Hey guys, welcome to our channel, Chill on YouTube. The future seems to be moving at a far more accelerated pace than any of us could have predicted. The technological advances we're making are incredible, but also sometimes quite frightening. Now, companies are developing robots for sexual gratification. Today, we'll like to share with you how robots are going to be the future of sex. Fitted with artificial intelligence, these hyper-realistic sex bots are programmed to engage in simplistic conversations, imitate basic emotions, and perform sexual acts with humans. This latest trend may seem like a dystopian reality, but sex bots are being created by companies like RealDoll in California, True Companion in New Jersey, Cynthia Amatus, and IA Tech internationally. Although the technology is relatively rudimentary, experts predict that sex bots will have an artificial consciousness and perhaps robot personhood, legal status, and rights in the future. The market for sexbot is potentially huge. I mean, huge. So huge. According to a 2015 YouGov poll of 1,146 US adults, 1 in 4 men and 1 in 10 women would consider having sex with a robot. Approximately 50% of adults surveyed believed it was important the robot resembles a human. Let's talk about the other 50%. What the heck? I'm just kidding. Let's move on. Harmony by RealDoll is among the most evolved sex bots today. It can blink, move its head, have conversations, and comes with self-learning software that remembers earlier encounters and conversations to offer better companionship. AI-powered sex bots like Harmony are customizable and offer a choice of 10 personality traits, from sexy to funny to angry. Meow. In the future, expect them to be more evolved, sophisticated, and human-like. In fact, Saudi Arabia even gave citizenship to a robot called Sophia. In 2017, she became the world's first robot citizen. This is reinforced by robot manufacturers with an eye to the future. They understand the market importance of adding intimacy, companionship, and conversation to sexual gratification. All right, guys and girls, the moment you've been waiting for. Let's hit the sheets with the sex bot. Technology is certainly advancing. One such advance is the increase in interest around people having sex with AI, artificial intelligence, robots. There's currently scientific research being undertaken on this subject because the potential market for such robots is so large. The definition of a sex robot according to BCC Future is, quote, robots that take a humanoid form, constructed with the capacity for sexual activity, which has some kind of artificial intelligence, allowing them to think rather than simply react to sensors. So, a robot that will be able to respond to you, rather than just react to sensor points on their bodies. Apparently, the RealDoll is the closest fully fledged sex bot with a real human body, but it costs up to $10,000. A real sex bot will have to hold their own body weight, learn positions, and ask and respond to questions. These specific criteria are still a few years off according to roboticists, but advances are happening all the time. For example, scientists in Singapore have developed artificial skin that can feel pressure. But what's the ultimate goal? Why do we want to sleep with a sex bot? The manufacturers of sex bot want to create an experience as close to a human sexual encounter as possible. A genuine, intimate relationship. The goal is to produce robots that we can form a relationship with. A robot that has human-like characteristics of emotion and conversation needed for authentic intimacy. There have been enormous strides in robotics research over the last 10 years that enables robots to create emotional expressions that appear to us as happy or sad or even disgusted, and so on. There are also classification systems that allow for the visual identification of human facial expression showing emotion, and robots can use biosigns such as heart rate, breathing, and sweat to detect arousal. However, except in very limited circumstances, there's still no evidence that a robot can react appropriately to the subtlety of human emotion in context. We don't fully understand how human emotion works, chemically, hormonally, or neurally. Yet, we are trying to create genuine feelings in an artifact. Good luck, scientists! Alright, Family Feud fans, a number of polls have shown that there is a potential market for robots that provide sexual services. Schultz and Arnold conducted a survey in 2016 with 100 US participants ranging in ages between 20 and 61, with 43% females and 57% males. They found that 2/3 of the males were in favor of using sex robots, while almost 2/3 of females were against. But 86% of all respondents thought that robots would satisfy sexual desire. Survey says, ding ding ding, aroused. This could in part be due to the way in which questions were phrased, lack of participant knowledge of what a sex robot actually is, and perhaps in part due to individual differences. Schuka and Kramer in 2017 attempted to control for these effects by showing pictures of sexualized robots and then measured a number of personal characteristics. Why didn't they call me for that survey? In 2 recent movies, Her and Ex Machina, filmmakers explored an intriguing concept, whether humans will fall in love with and want to have sex with an AI or robots. Of course, this isn't the first time people have lusted after artificial human entities. You can find that story all the way back to the Greek myth of Pygmalion. But as AI and robotics get more and more advanced, some have claimed that robots designed for love and sex are finally close to reality. In his book, Love and Sex with Robots, for instance, David Levy estimated that marrying robots will be normalized by 2050. While it might sometimes seem like we're on the cusp of a new sexual revolution, the truth is more complicated. The idea that a company might come along any day now and make an affordable and convincing sex robot ignores the reality of both research and regulation. I don't know, a little red tape might be fun. In the bedroom. Who knows when it's gonna happen? But according to a new report that looks at how continuing improvements to artificial intelligence and robotics will impact society, quote, robotic sex partners will become commonplace, end quote. A large portion of the report also focuses on how AI and robotics will impact both blue and white-collar workers, with about 50% of the polled experts stating that robots will displace more human jobs than they create by 2025. In fact, almost every expert agreed that robots and AI will no longer be constrained to repetitive tasks on a production line and will permeate, quote, wide segments of daily life, end quote. The experts are almost perfectly split on whether these everyday robots will be a boon or a menace to society. I hope they're a menace in the bed. More of that story on our next video. Alright folks, that's the end of this video. Write down in the comments. Let me know if you liked it in the sheets. Thanks for watching us. But before you go, share the video and make sure to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, hit that bell icon to check out more interesting videos made just for you.